This is an original 1971 Ford Mustang Mach 1. Factory 351 M-Code Cleveland 4-barrel with a factory 4-speed manual transmission, and that's exactly how it sits today. It also was the dark green paint with the dark green two-tone interior, and that's exactly what the restorer chose to do it back to. So very nice restoration done on this real deal 351 4-speed Mach 1. I'm guessing approximately done in the last 20 years. It's got some little chips and some little it was driven a little bit, so it's got just a little bit of wear here and there that I'll point out to you, but beautiful local car show quality cruise night 1971 Ford Mustang Mach 1. Now this car came into us just as a super clean car. The engine bay was nice and clean on it. They did, when they did the paint job, they did a nice job in all the jambs and trunk floor. The inside of the trunk floor is completely painted body color as well. You'll see that on our website, coyoteclassics.com. You'll also see how solid the floors, frame rails, and trunk is from the bottom side. There's a bunch of pictures on that as well. So they did a great job on the bottom side of the hood. That's all painted body color, very nicely done. It does have an older set of headers on it. Nothing ceramic or nothing like that, but older headers. Motor runs great. It's got all its correct stickers. Hood gap's nice and even from front to back on the driver's side. Lines up nicely across the top of the hood and fenders. Gap's a little bit wider on the passenger side than the driver, but it's equal from front to back. As far as the silver stripes on this dark green metallic, it really sets it off. And then when they did the silver on the bottom and the spoilers, just a super sharp 1971 Mach 1. Riding on a nice set of Krager SS rims, all polished with Dayton raised white letter tires. We go up here to the front of the nose. These Enduro bumpers tend to crack over years, so we do have some little cracks right here in the very top of the bumper, and then it looks like they just kind of got a little too close to something right here and put a little crack in the paint there as well. So if a guy wants to, you can repaint the bumper, but like I said, it's a really nice driver quality car. As far as our grill goes, the grill is not highly polished or nothing like that, but I don't see any cracks or chips in the grill. That all looks to be in good shape. Same thing with the turning signal lenses. They all look original as well. If we look up and down the sides of this car, it's just a beautiful straight car. Very solid car. If you look at the paint, like I said, that green metallic, it's all been wet sanded and buffed to a beautiful shine. Rub your hand across it, it's super smooth. Got a really nice gaps on this car. The passenger side door gap is excellent. No bubbles or blisters on the lower fender. Just driving out here, the lot was just driving down here, we got a little bit of dust on it. It's also got, we buffed it out, so it's got a little bit of buffing compound that we need to just clean up around the edges. It takes a few times to get all that off, but there is a couple, here again, just buffing compound. So as far as no bubbles or blisters on the lower fender, nothing on the lower door. Rocker panel is excellent. Same thing here in the lower rear quarter. It's excellent shape, no bubbles or blisters. Now these are notorious for rusting in the rockers and the doors, and this thing is awesome. Check out her body line here, lines up beautifully. Nice gap. Over the wheel well, there's no bubbles or blisters. Behind the wheel is excellent. If you feel that inner lip, I don't feel any Bondo, nothing. I mean, that thing is nice and smooth, nice solid metal. Door handles original, good shape. It's got the dual sport mirrors. So as far as paint chips and stuff like that on this passenger side, I really didn't see much. Just some buffing compound that needs to be polished off a little better. And we got some chips, I guess, here, guys, just in the paint on the front of the spoiler. They all chem black, so it's got a few chips there, but passenger side's in great shape. As we open her door, still has a recommended tire size sticker there. Corner of the door is excellent. Again, this is a green car with green interior. That's exactly how it came from the factory. So as I look around, I don't see any other color that this has ever been color changed at all. Inside the jams, the paint in the jams is just as nice as the exterior paint. Here's our corner of the door. This inside of the door right here looks like that's original paint. I don't think that's ever been painted there. Inside the fender, that's a spot where they rust, and this is all excellent original down in here. You see in the behind the fender. The rubbers feel nice and pliable. Door panels appear to be original still. We've got a few little chips right up here in the dark green, but all in all, the door panels are nice original. Dash pad is nice. I don't see any cracks anywhere in the dash pad. That's an excellent shape. Headliner above the visors is perfect. The rear view mirror, the glass has a little discoloration on the glass itself. But other than that, guys, the headliner is great in the car. So very nice headliner. Inside of the glove box is good. It's all painted in here as well. Her shifter, factory 4-speed car. Carpet's in good shape. As far as the seats go, not 100% sure if when they were recovered or if they were ever recovered. We do have just a very, very small hole right here. Other than that, the rest of the passenger seat looks excellent. We go ahead to the seat back. That all looks good. It all looks good here where it all meets. Nothing's coming undone there. The top lid of the console is black. I don't know if that could be, a guy can order this interior paint and dye that if you want. It does have the overhead seat belts, retractables in the front, and seat belts for 2 in the back. The back shelf is in great shape. The back sill panels are very nice. The sail panels back there. The back door panel needs to be re-dyed on the driver's side. The stained, looks like. The door shuts with ease. No smoke out the tailpipes, guys. That motor runs awesome. Again, this is how straight the car is. You can really see there's no bubbles or blisters down low. It's a really good Mach 1. New back bumper, that's all been replaced. The tail light lenses are the original Ford lenses. They look good. The honeycomb panel in the back is all good. It's got the locking flip down gas tank. Check out how this all fits. So if we come from the side, this is kind of a hard fit on these cars, but this fits great. Over the top of the trunk lid fits really nice. The spoiler looks good. Same thing on the passenger side. Really good fit on that trunk lid also. So the whole car fits really good. As we look over the top of the car, it's never had any hail damage. There's no waves or dings that I can see anywhere. Nice straight roof. If we look at the right sun, you got to be at the right angle. I notice this, I don't see it now. Here it is, I guess, right here. There's just a little paint line, a little scratch or something like that down in the paint. It's not raised, nothing like that, but it's got just a little hairline, scratch or something in the paint. Looks like under the clear coat there. As we look up and down the sides, driver's side is super straight as well. Again, the exhaust sounds nice. The rear balance sounds good. Or the rear exhaust sounds good, I'm sorry, but the rear balance all lines up good around the dual exhaust. Got the sticker under the license plate. same thing. This lip is just awesome. The inner fender lips lined up really nicely to the outside. If we look really close, guys, there's a tiny, and it's a little, I don't know if it's necessarily, I want to say it's rust, because in the inside it feels really good there. But it's got just a little paint blemish right there. And another one right here, just a little tiny little line right there in the paint. Very small. I think it looks like, and it had flaps on it, so we did have flaps on it when it came in. I did take them off. Again, we got a little road grime driving it down here, but no bubbles or blisters here. We do have a little chip and some little chips right along the edge of this door right here. Again, sorry for the not getting this wiped off earlier, but it's pretty dusty out there. Another thing is we have a paint chip right here on that door edge. So passenger side, I really didn't see anything to talk about whatsoever, but there's a couple chips on this side. Body line lines up great. 2 more chips here in the top of the rocker panel. Lower fender's perfect. Rocker solid. Tire size, again, here on the driver's side. Corner of the door is great. Driver's side door panel is good, but this piece here is loose. It does have the remote mirror, and that's working. As we look at the driver's seat, again, I think these seats are the original seats. And we got just a little wear here through. 2 spots here, another little spot right there. And look at the carpet, guys. It could be the original carpet as well. What's the mileage say? 74,600. So this very well could be a 74,000 original mile car. Judging by the interior, you've got just some sun wear here on the outside edge of the carpet. Carpet's all in good shape though, even if we look under this mat. Just faded a little bit, so very well could be the original interior in the car still. Carries good oil pressure right in the middle. Alternator gauge works, temp gauge works, gas gauge works. The horn does not work. Wipers work. Original Philco radio works, which is a miracle. Heater fan works. It is on high, medium, and low, and there's off. Clock does not work, so everything works on the car except for the clock. Emergency brake works as well. Clock and horn, guys. Other than that, everything works. Inside pieces, like all these plastic moldings here, are excellent. Dash pad, like I said, is not a cap. It's the original dash pad. Headliner, all that stuff's in great shape. Odometer 74,660. Shocks are good. There's no bottoming out there. This car runs smooth. Now, we just went ahead and did a carburetor kit and a fresh tune-up on it. Engine sounds great. The exhaust sounds great. I mean, it's not loud. Just really runs and drives nice, quiet ride inside the car. Speedometer works perfectly. Second gear scratch. Third gear shift's great. Right down into fourth. The only thing is, and this comes right out, guys, it's a little cup holder. I'll go ahead and pull that out because when you're jamming through the gears, I hit my finger there a little bit, so. 70 mile an hour. I'll tell you what, this thing runs down the road awesome. It's nice and smooth. Goes straight down the wheel. So I'm sorry, straight down the road. Here's your brakes at high speeds. Disc brake stop nice, no pull left or right. Just a really nice driving Mach 1.